Retail Food Group has approximately 8 mainstream franchise brands, run a largely vertically integrated model. That is, we also control a lot of our inputs, so our coffee roasting, distribution and a lot of our other inputs used by the brands. We've got in Australia roughly 1,700 and another approximately 800 internationally, so now got a very large international footprint. We're very excited about the international growth. Our Gloria Jean's acquisition actually gave us the beachhead overseas, and the interest that we're getting for our brands internationally is very, very strong.
And have you seen, what have you seen changes in the franchise industry over the years? What's the main changes you've
Look, I think a lot more sophistication. I think franchisors are becoming more adaptable, more agile. We've certainly set about consolidating parts of the food industry in franchising. So as you get bigger, a lot more people want to become involved in it, and that allows you to be more sophisticated in the models that you run.
And how do you feel the future of franchising is in Australia?
Look, I think it's good. I think some of our legislators need to be extremely careful about interfering with franchising, but I think again, I think the maturity of franchise systems in the country is such that its future is strong, and it's a big contributor to the local economy.
And what do you feel are the advantages of buying an established franchise over starting your own business?
Look, I think obviously the very fact that there are people who've been there, they've done it, they've made their mistakes. Again, it's understanding and getting hold of all of the systems and processes that already exist without having to go out and find them out for yourself.
What do you think are the biggest challenges faced by people starting out in a new franchise?
Yeah, look, I think the challenges are no different to anyone else in the economy. The economy itself can be a challenge from time to time. Franchising's not a guarantee of success, but certainly what it does is there's somebody there shoulder to shoulder with you all the way. So look, generally the economy up and down can always be a challenge.
And what support should a person expect from the franchisor when they buy into a business?
Look, a franchisor should really exist for no other purpose than to support its franchisees, and that totality of support is really what defines a good franchisor from one that's maybe not so good.
And what would your biggest tip be for a person looking at getting into the franchise?
Look, make sure you explore it like any business opportunity. You've got to make sure that the franchise system that you're looking at actually fits your needs and desires. So full evaluation, full due diligence. It's a bigger issue than simply buying a house. So big investment. Explore it fully. I think first and foremost, everybody has to understand that when you go into business, there are risks involved. As a general rule, what we do find is that it's those franchisees who may not be engaged with the business, who maybe see it as an opportunity to semi-retire. Businesses, whether they're franchised or not, have got to be nurtured from the start, so they need that daily attendance, and most franchisees, if they do that, then they give themselves a good opportunity to succeed. But if you're not in it for the right reasons, then unfortunately failure can be a part of the landscape.